think it's the best decision I've ever made. So I just love the sense of community and the support system that is literally never ending.
And it's one of those things where you make a decision, you got to live with it, right? But it's a decision that you say is the best decision you've ever made. That means a lot coming from one of the leaders of this team, one of the 4 seniors. What has this ride been like with the other 3 seniors that you've been able to kind of encapsulate this?
Yeah, it's hard to put in words how special it is just to do something like this in your senior season. You want to go out with a bang. I want to play as long as possible, honestly. And to be able to go to the state tournament, it's just amazing to do it with my 3 fellow seniors and the rest of my teammates.
Now, I don't want to get the cart ahead of the horse here, but what would a state championship mean to you? What to your legacy, to your family, to this South Range community? What would a state championship in softball mean?
I think it would mean everything to us, to our community, to the team. It would be the first state championship for softball, another one in South Range history. We've had some boys sports that have been really successful that have won state championships like football, wrestling, baseball. So I want to bring one home for the girls and bring one home for softball.
Is it surreal to think about, to have that in your mind, that you could be the trailblazer that starts something very special, right? For the rest of the girls out there that are going to be Raiders one day or that already are, for you, for this senior class, what would that mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's amazing, once in a lifetime experience to make it to a state championship, but to have the opportunity to do it twice is really something special. And South Range softball program has always been successful in South Range history. So to kind of trailblaze this, to set it forward for teams to come, that would be amazing.
What I think is absolutely phenomenal is the fact that the connection between not just South Range girls, the Austintown Fitch girls, the Canfield girls, there's a spirited competition, but at the end of the day, you've all probably played with each other, but alongside one each other, sometime along your path. What is that like when you think about that moment? I mean, you could have the trifecta in Division I, Division II, and Division III. What would that mean to this area in softball?
I think it would be great for the area. It just goes to show how good softball is around our area. And like you said, we're playing against those girls. We want to beat them in the moment, but when it comes down to it, we're all friends and we want to see each other succeed.
What makes you more nervous? A bottom of the 7th, bases loaded, you're the home team with the winning runner at second, or sitting here at Legends with all these people surrounding you and listening to you talk?
Sitting here at Legends. Because if we're in the field, winning run on second, I have all my faith in Julie and the defense to get us out of it.
We're winning
so
that
definitely
game.
Sitting here at Legends.
Kelly, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate you stopping by. What did you have to eat tonight?
I already ate garlic nuts, and now I'm waiting on my pizza.
Oh, so what are the toppings on the pizza tonight?
I got a margarita pizza.
Oh, those are the best. Those are the best.
I'm excited
Kelly,
for it.
Appreciate you for stopping by. Best of luck tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow and Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back from Legends right after this on YSN.
This auto show season, Greenwood Chevrolet is celebrating more than a stunning Chevy vehicle lineup. We're celebrating the team that helps you find the perfect vehicle and goes the extra mile for you. Right now, lease a 2023 Equinox for as low as $289 a month, with Chevy lease loyalty up to $1,500. With over 280 vehicles in stock, you can experience the auto show in a brand new way, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Trish Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Trish Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
And welcome back here to Legends here in Boardman. Can we hear it better now? We good? We good? All right. Look, I didn't even have to announce you, and you got an ovation. Sam Suzanne joins us here at the table, live at Legends. Sam, this has been an unbelievable experience, I'm sure. I mean, when you think about how this year started, what kind of things did you and the rest of the seniors want to take away from this year, you know, moment by moment, day by day?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of going into each game. We knew this was going to be a last year, and we just wanted to make every single one special and try to get really far. What
were some of the moments that you remember most vividly? Like when you think back of this season right now, without even thinking about Thursday or Saturday, what were some of the moments you think about, good, bad, and ugly?
There's been so many. I mean, all the good games we played in Myrtle were really fun, and just the moments off the field, too, with the team were a lot of fun. But we played so many games. I mean, so much has happened. I can't even pick a favorite. So your senior year consists of cheering for the high school football team that wins a state championship, cheering for a wrestling team that goes on and does some special things. You look at what your basketball team started, 0-5, and then all of a sudden you catch the world on fire. And then the softball team, they're not doing so bad either. Yeah. And the baseball team, not so bad either. So when you think about the success of this class, your class, ultimately – you were based on success. So what would it be like for you to finish it off? And we just talked to Kelly about with a state championship, first ever girls state title. What would that mean to you as not only a softball player, but as a female leader in not only the school, but in the area? Yeah, it would mean so much to me. And I mean, for the community too, because I mean, my dad and I talk about it all the time. Our class has had so much success in athletics, and to finish off this year in our high school careers with this win would be so special. All right, so what does it mean for you when I say to be a Raider, right? To be a South Range Raider, what does it mean to you? I think it just means having a community around you and taking the win with your community and just having everybody there to support you. All right, so you've done this before, right? A couple years ago, you were there, state championship. I talked to Kelly. You're able to take all it in, smell the roses, if you will, right? Is this a business trip for you now? It is a little bit. I mean, I think now that we're in state, I'm really excited. But leading up to this point, I mean, I was just looking ahead like, okay, we got this game down. Next one, we need to get to state. And it was just kind of looking up to this point now. Okay, so I got to ask you the question because that Poland game was real dicey for a little bit. I was on the edge of my seat. When you think about that Poland game, what stands out to you about how the resiliency of this team just continued to show through? Yeah, I mean, going into that game, we had beaten Poland twice before pretty handily. So I think we were kind of playing down to their level a little bit, but as the game went on and we knew we had to take them more seriously, we just never gave up. And we've done that these past few games too. We've been down, but we just come right back.
do you feel like there's a target on your back at all times? I mean, South Range used to be able to sneak up on people, and people are like, where did this team come from? But I feel like everybody now understands that the burgundy and gold and the school at South Range, every program is for real. How do you cook in the kitchen with that? Because I know you're a baker.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because even when we go out of state and play these bigger games, these schools have heard of us from, I mean, our state a few years back and just the really good other teams that we play and we win against. So they already know coming in that we're going to be a good team, which is hard, but we just play up to their level and to how we know we can play. As
a senior that already walked across that stage, you got your diploma. You can jet whenever you want, right? You're a free woman. How do you maintain focus for a game even after you're done with school?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't even feel like it's really over yet because I'm still in softball. So,
is that jersey just going to disappear after it's all said and done? Are they going to have to change? Like, do you get your when I was in school, they kept your high school report card until you gave all your stuff back. They still somewhere have a DJ Yoakley high school report card my senior year. Never gave the uniform back. Is that? I mean, are you starting to take things with you, like taking mental pictures? Are you starting to say, hey, this could be my last time doing this for South Range? And can you keep your emotions in check for that stuff? Have you ever started to tear up a little bit and start thinking, my gosh, like this is it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about tear up, but I do think that I do think that a lot about how like this could be the last, but I just know our team's really great and we're going to go on.
Does it feel good to know that you're like, it's never going to be your last at bat? It's never going to be your last time in the circle because you're going to play at the next level. Is there a sense of comfort in that?
There is, yeah. That's definitely part of the reason why. I mean, there's been no tears because I know that I have another 4 years ahead of me at Slippery Rock, and I'm really excited for that.
Are you a crier? Like, are you an emotional person?
I can be, yeah, but I keep it in check for the most part.
Hey, there's Donnie Farron. Just a shade under an hour late. So when you think about how unique this team is, how special this team is, what it means to you personally, I know you can't. I'm not going to ask you to rank the teams that you've been on, but where does this team stack up there in memories of teams? And you've been on summer teams and all that of just passion and wanting to get it done.
Oh my gosh, definitely. I mean, top 2 with the team 2 years ago. This high school team is, I mean, compared to no other team that I've been on. I mean, this is the most fun that I've had with the team, and we just have the most special connection. You
nervous? You got jitters? Anything for tomorrow?
Not really.
Not really at all. What'd you have tonight to eat?
I had a Caesar salad and risotto balls.
Risotto balls. All right. Caesar salad and risotto balls. I haven't had those yet. Sam, best of luck to you tomorrow. We'll see you there. And then certainly we hope to see you on Saturday as well. Congratulations regardless. We're all very proud of you. Sam Suzanne, everybody. The South Range Raiders back after this on your sports network.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Legends here in Boardman for the South Range Softball Show. I am joined at this time by, see, I can't even get the name out. They're already cheering for you. Jamie Farron joins us here. And, Jamie, I mean, obviously, it's been a special career for you and a special season, and obviously not the way we wanted it to end for you. But that being said, you've become like the rallying cry for this team. What is that like for you to kind of sit in that seat and know that every one of these people in this room, literally everyone stacked around this room, wants a championship because they want you to raise it? What is that like for you?
Oh, no, I always say you can't get better than South Range when it comes just to support and love. Even in the dugout, people are coming up, patting me on the back, and you can't ask for a better friendship, and I love these girls. So.
Well, I'm sure they love you too. Everybody loves you. There's no doubt about it. You've become Coach Farron III. What is that like? Well, really the fourth, if you think about it. I slighted you. I slighted your grandpa. Like, when you think about that, is this something you want to pursue? Like, could you see yourself coaching, like, short-term, long-term? Is this something you want to end up doing?
Oh, definitely. Even volleyball, I've considered. Coaching with Drew would be amazing. She's coached me my entire life.
Yeah.
Even volleyball camps, being around the younger girls, I love helping out as much as I can.
Volleyball. All right. So is there a chance we see that happening next year? Is it a couple years away? What are we talking about? You might have an in with the AD. I don't know. Is that something you want to do short-term, long-term? What is it?
I don't know. Going in education, of course. Yep. I won't always be able to be at South Range.
Of course. Who wouldn't want to be at South Range? So what do you want to teach?
Education. I think primary education, the young kids. So.
Okay, very cool. Is there any particular, just being, the third grade teacher, whatever it is? Why education? I mean, I married a teacher. She moved out of the education realm, but I feel like when you talk to someone who wants to be a teacher, it's always because they want to help someone succeed or help many succeed. Why do you want to be in the education business?
Honestly, I wasn't sure until I actually took a class with Mrs. Scott, and we went down around the kids. And I just came back every morning after that, so happy, so excited after being with them. That really changed my perspective.
I love that. When you think about South Range and your last 12 years, right, that you've gone through, what are some of the moments that stand out to you most about being at South Range and being a Raider?
Probably just the amount of times I always talk about when I was younger, my dad was coaching. I'd sit in the dugout reading a book, and the older girls would be coming up to me, asking me questions. And
I love it. Do you remember the book? Do you remember the books that you would read? Like, or were they like way beyond stuff that your dad could read now?
I'm not gonna say that.
I only did that because when he was coming through, I just found out he was trying to throw that fake snake on me. So he gets his. To be in that coaching family, and everybody knows that had a dad or a grandfather or a sister or a brother that coached, that there's those extra pressures. I mean, I feel like you've just kind of pushed them on aside, and you do you, and you do it well. So were there pressures along the way? I know we talked about the first time with the conversation with Dad. Were there pressures for you to push yourself, or him pushing you, or you making sure that you do something for him or for Drew or for Mom or for Grandpa?
Well, I mean, naturally, I always felt a little bit of pressure, like having to work hard, prove myself even more with him on the coaching staff. But really just having him there it's been fun for the most part. I always tell him, right now you're my coach, not my dad here. And
I love that one.
Sometimes the lines blur and we get into fights, but it's...
Who wins those fights? Because he's not an easy guy to work with sometimes.
We both apologize in the end. So.
I love it. That's awesome. Okay, so let's talk about this. We talked about this with Sam. We talked about it with Kelly. You're going into this weekend. A little bit different for you, right? What are some of the things that you're looking to take mental pictures of as you move towards tomorrow afternoon, as you move towards Saturday morning?
Well, obviously it's a little bit hard for me this year not being out in the field.
Yeah.
But sitting in the dugout making memories with everybody, I want to be able knowing no matter what our last game is this week, I want to be smiling. I want everyone to be joking around, keeping it light, having fun. It's my last year, so.
Have you thought about what you want to happen if Saturday does happen the way that you expect it to go? Have you thought about the way you want things to go down?
No, it's.
You're just letting it, living day by day.
Yeah, game by game.
I love it. That's huge. To be able to compartmentalize that is very big. So when you think about these 3 other seniors that you're with, and I think we've talked about this, what makes this senior group so special at South Range, and what could potentially happen on Saturday?
I would say coming in, all 4 of us from our freshman year knew we had the potential to be something great. And I mean, playing travel together before that, I've played all 3 of them on different teams. And seeing all of us come together, it's kind of like worlds colliding a little bit, bringing them all together. But we've definitely made our mark on South Range, softball-wise, and hopefully we'll make that even bigger.
The mark on the area, right? Not just South Range, but you talk about Austintown Fitch, you talk about Canfield. You got some friends over there in those schools and on those teams. What is it like to share those experiences with these girls? Are you having conversations with some of these former teammates of yours?
Well, even last night at Talmadge, I played with some of them.
Yeah.
And after the game, they came up and hugged me, and they're like, it sucks. I was like, I know, but seeing guys out here, that's all you can ask for.
I love
watching
it.
them succeed.
That's what a great attitude. Like, I just want your attitude to be able to always see things sunny side up. You're graduated, right? You're going to college. What plans do you have for summer? Are you going to enjoy yourself a little bit, or is it all business for you? You're going to be reading books every day like you were in the dugout?
I'm going on the Greece trip with Kelly and Sam and Drew.
Man. Sam's clapping over there. She's ready to go.
And I'm babysitting after that.
You're babysitting. All right. So Greece. I am not a world traveler. What are you looking forward to most in Greece?
We're going to go see the Parthenon in Athens.
Okay.
And then Thessaloniki is kind of like a seaside town, but there's a museum that I want to go to.
Now, are you a foodie? Like, are you excited for like Greek food?
I'm a really picky eater, so I'm kind of nervous.
Well, Sam will cook for you. That's it's easy enough. She's got your back.
Thumbs up. Okay.
But like, is there anything that you will not eat when you go to Greece?
Well, the issue is I don't like seafood.
You don't like seafood at all? Are you allergic or anything?
No, it's
just don't like it.
Doesn't sit right with me.
Okay, fair enough. Why?
Well, one, I don't like the smell of seafood.
That's okay. Your dad's saying there's something else.
I feel guilty. They're still in the shape.
Oh no.
I can't look at the shrimp and it's still a shrimp.
Oh no. Well, I'll make you a deal. Anytime we're out to eat together, you just send your shrimp right on over to this side. I'll take care of it. Jamie, thank you so much. Congratulations on everything. You're such a great role model for young ladies and of course for your teammates. I hope nothing but the best for you, and congratulations on all your success. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Farron, give it up for her. We'll be back right here from Legends on YSN right after this.
Shopping for a vehicle online should be easy and worry-free. Introducing Merge from Greenwood Chevrolet, a completely new way to buy a car that combines the convenience of shopping online with the personal touch and expertise that Greenwood is known for. With Merge, shopping is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Choose a vehicle from our pre-owned inventory, build a deal that fits your needs, and finalize the deal with our online buying team. That's car buying in a new lane. Visit greenwoodchevrolet.com and let us go the extra mile for you.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Legends, and I am joined by maybe the most popular of any South Range athlete that's ever rolled through here. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Stakowicz joins us. Whoa! Julie, what a year this has been for you, but when it comes to support, I see it all the time on social media. Nobody rallies the wagons and rallies people together like Julie Stakowicz. You have so much support. Talk about that support system, what it means to you and why.
It means so much to me because I've always wanted that, like growing up and stuff, and I did get that from my family. So I always want to be there for the younger girls and just make sure that they know that someone's always there for them.
So I look over and I see another cousin, right? Tori Strines.
Yep.
Okay, and then you have another cousin, and Anna A. I can only imagine what the family softball game or wiffle ball game looks like in the backyard, because you're leading the way. And just
it ends in a lot of crying.
I can imagine. When you think about the family, like, this is impressive. This is absolutely incredible what this, I want to say trio, there's probably more of you somewhere that you're putting together. I mean, when you're reading your press clippings and reading Tori's press clippings, and now you're reading Anna's press clippings on YSN, how proud does that make you?
It makes me so proud because we're a family that came from softball because my mom and all of her sisters played at Boardman and my grandfather coached. And it's just like we're a big family, big softball family, big sports family.
All right, so I was talking, your cousin was working on my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, yep. Do you know Julie Stakowicz? And I was like, yeah, a little bit. He's like, well, I'm Tori Strine's brother. And I was like, wait a minute, time out. So I'm doing like I got the grease board and I'm like figuring out what the whole family tree looks like. It's impressive because not only just the softball, but the way that you and Anna and Tori carry yourself with the success, you don't necessarily buy into your own press clippings, right? It's just next time up, you do the same thing. And is that a challenge, especially when you do it on such a big stage, time after time after time? I mean, you and Anna and Tori just continue to light the world on fire. How was that? What is that like, I guess?
I mean, it's a lot because me and Tori, we knew each other like our whole lives and stuff.
Sure.
So like we always try to like feed off of each other. We do compete against each other. We always want to be better than one another. And Anna, I basically just met her this year. I've known about her, but I've never actually talked to her and stuff. So.
Incredible. All right. So when you're batting fifth and Anna's batting seventh, all of a sudden you're like the home run queens. It's unbelievable when it comes to that. In only in the biggest moments. That pulling game, I didn't know what to do. Like I felt like Ricky Bobby. I didn't know what to do with my hands. When you get momentum going like that, and you are an emotional person, do you have to keep yourself in check when you go back out to the circle?
Yeah, I do. Every time I come back in, I have to just be like, okay, I got to calm down and stuff, and I just got to really focus in and bring it when I get back on the field to make sure that like the runs we just scored stay up there.
All right, so I don't mean to bring up bad things, right? But when in your pitcher, it's inevitable in softball, you give up a home run. When I was a pitcher in baseball, I was crushed. Like I was absolutely like I could not get out of there. Softball, you have to have a short memory, a goldfish memory, right? Mm-hmm. And I see you like celebrating with your teammates after somebody else hit a home run, like getting back into it. How do you do that?
I kind of just look at them. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just come back with our bats. We'll come back in the field and stuff. Like we got this. It doesn't matter.
I love that. Like I could never do it, so I appreciate when you're able to pull that off. This team, we've talked to your fellow seniors. You're the last one to come through here. What is being able to have the opportunity to put that exclamation point on this season, on your career with a state championship mean to you?
It would mean so much because it'll just show like how hard we worked, and we're COVID seniors. So it just shows that like we can do anything even after losing one of our years.
I talked to Sam about going on to the next level. Does that take a little bit of the pressure off you? Like those last moments that sometimes seniors go through, you don't really have to do that because you still have a lot of time left in softball. Have you been able to compartmentalize it?
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of the stress has been taken away because I'm no longer in the recruiting process. So it's just like I just feel relieved and I'm not so much worried about everything. So now I'm just kind of focusing on myself and focusing on my team.
What was that like? Recruiting process nowadays in college, anything is tough because the transfer portal's open and they're not necessarily in love with high school seniors the way that they used to be as in recruiters. What was that like for you, and how did you overcome the constant kind of barrage of, do I go here? Do I go here? What do I do? And when do I do it?
It definitely was rough. It was a very long process, many camps, many hours at camps, and many emails sent to coaches. And it just so happened I went to the same camp twice, and the second time I went down there this past summer, two of the coaches down there both looked at me. I went and visited both schools, so it was a really tough decision just kind of seeing between both schools.
All right, I asked Jamie from the standpoint of this weekend, what things you want to take mental pictures of so you have them forever. Do you have any idea kind of what you want to take in, whether it's on the field, off the field?
I just love taking in the atmosphere there because I played there in travel ball, won a championship there in travel ball, and we played there my sophomore year. So it's just that whole atmosphere of everyone being there. And I know the Canfield and Austintown teams, they are trying to come and watch us. So that'll be good just to see like local teams and stuff they're supporting.
What ultimately do you want to see from South Range, the community showing up to support this softball team? What do you want to see? Do you want to see a ruckus crowd, or you just want to see people that you know?
I want to see everyone show up because we all went to the state football games and we all supported there and cheered them on. And I know our football team's going to try to come down. So
Coach Farron will be there.
Yep.
Last question for you. When it comes to what this would mean for the legacy of these four seniors, you four seniors, win, lose, or draw, what do you want people to remember this group for?
I want them to remember us by like the four seniors that always try to make everyone included, be the leaders and stuff, and try to just persevere through the tough times.
Awesome. Julie, congratulations. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll be there watching. We'll be there rooting. And ultimately, we hope you come home with the gold.
Same.
All right, let's take a break, and we'll come back with some guy Jeff DeRose, who decided to come in fashionably late. We'll be back with Spanky DeRose right after this on the YSN South Range Show.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Legends here in Boardman. Thanks to Jim and Rick and the entire staff here that How did that even get up here?
You know why.
I know it. I know who put it up here. I just don't know how it got up here. Sleight of hand from Don Farron. We are joined at this time by Spanky Jeff DeRose. And Coach, you and I have known each other for a long time, even before the South Range days.
Yeah.
We were just talking. Did you ever think at one of those fantasy football drafts that we'd be sitting up here 2 games shy? They want your picture. So, did you ever think we'd be up here talking about a state championship potentially?
No, I mean, like you said, we knew each other for what is it, maybe 10 years now?
Yeah.
And we both drafted fantasy football bad,
really bad, awful bad.
And I think you beat me that one year. I think I had 1 win, and you had 2.
Well, when you draft every Steeler on the board, you're probably going to lose a few.
Yeah.
I probably got you on the bye week.
Probably.
Easy, Farron. Easy. I'm a Steeler fan too. This team, incredibly special. And then I asked you at one point during this season, do you think this is the best team you've ever had? And without hesitation, you said yes.
Yeah, I mean, they make fun of me because every year I say this is the best team I've ever coached. But I'll be honest with you, and I meant it this year when I said it. And when we started out the season, we played very awesome. And then we had a little bit of, I don't want to call it a slump, but we had a little bit of a slide where we weren't hitting the ball as good as we were. And, I didn't have second thoughts, but I just knew that the potential was there to come again. And it did these last few games. And I commented lately, the bottom of our order is hitting the ball very well, which, it gets a little contagious to the rest of the lineup. So, which is awesome. So, yeah, to answer your question, and I've had some great teams over the years.
I was just going to say, this is unbelievable.
Without a doubt, the best team that I've ever been associated with.
So when you say that about this senior group, right? I mean, and they're the leaders. Without a shadow of a doubt, they're the leaders. They've already experienced this, right? And we talked to them, all 4 of them, about smelling the roses the first time, and it sounds like it's more of a business trip this time around. Is that the same for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's also fun. Don't get me wrong; it's fun to be there. And then for our seniors, I want it more for them than anybody. They've been there; they were there when they were sophomores. Unfortunately, they lost their freshman year to COVID. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, we had the team to do it then that year too. And then we ended up losing their junior year to Massillon Tuslaw, who went on to the state championship game. We honestly had our opportunities, and I made this comment earlier that I think this class could have really ran the table and made it to the state tournament all 4 years if COVID wasn't there, and we got the breaks that we wanted, last year. But here we are, and in my opinion, we played 2 very, very tough teams to get here, and it's hopefully our tournament to lose.
So, I mean, we saw what happened in football season, right? Kirtland leaves, opens the gates for South Range. They walk through that door. They win a championship. Everybody's telling them, the next team you play is the team that's going to beat you. The next team to play is the team that's going to beat you. You're just South Range. Dude, it's the same exact thing happening right now. The next team that you play is the team that's going to knock you off. Is it tough mentally? Like, I know you carry that chip on your shoulder right here.
Yeah.
That keeps motivating you. Do you use that with the girls to motivate you and say, hey, nobody still believes in us?
Yeah, and what's great is we beat Triaway to get here. Triaway's the defending state champions in Division II, and they had a great pitcher in the state voting meeting a week ago. Their pitcher got all kinds of votes, and lo and behold, we beat her, and then we move on to play champion, who their pitcher got even more votes than the Triaway pitcher. We ended up beating her, but nobody was talking about our pitcher, so. I took offense to that in the meeting a little bit, but, we're still playing and they're not. So,
it's as easy as it goes, right? We're still playing and they're not.
Yeah.
When you throw that sauce around, when you throw that kind of sauce, obviously there's people that want to beat you. They want to beat this logo, right? That's the one they look at, because when I was talking about, I love it. When they're talking about South Range, right? They're talking about, okay, well, that's just a small school that's gotten lucky a bunch of times. And the work that these young ladies, these coaches put in, and the schedule is unlike anything I've ever seen. I mean, you go down to Myrtle Beach, you go down to North Myrtle, and the first call is, we want the best you have. Why does that, in the middle of the season, how does that get you prepared for right now and playing in the state semis and state finals?
Well, going back to the last few games in the tournament, I mean, even Poland gave us a heck of a game.
Yeah.
We learned to play in tough games. We learned lately to play from behind, and I think that sets us a little apart from Wheelersburg right now, because if you look at their schedule, they did have one comeback, but I think that was a fluke in the fact that they were getting beat because they ended up 10-run ruling that team. But I think what sets us apart from them is the fact that we know how to play in tight games, and they don't. So, and quite frankly, I watched them play today, and I'm going to watch another game tonight.
Yeah.
And we're the better team. And if we play our game, we're going to win.
So Wheelersburg hasn't played very, very many close games. Is that the game plan? Obviously, just keep it tight, keep it close. Yeah. And if you feel better, if it's a 4 or 5 run game, obviously it's tough no matter what. That's a duh question. But the goal is to keep it tight, have a pitcher, whoever you decide to throw in the circle, keep you in the game. And your offensive bats, listen, late in games, I don't think there's anybody that has better bats than South Range in the entire state.
Yeah. And
somebody like that one.
Actually, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I look at our lineup from 1 to 9, and we have freshmen that are honestly hitting the snot out of the ball. Yep. Our last 2 wins, our 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters have actually pulled us through, and is why we won. And so that's awesome to be a coach standing there coaching first base and looking over at the on deck circle and seeing who's over there and knowing that, hey, they can hit the ball. And it's not like some of the teams of the past where you look at on deck and say, oh no, I wish somebody else was there. I don't look over there and say that to myself anymore.
I love that you gave Gretchen the nickname of FedEx.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And that was a long time ago. And she comes up and she delivers in the clutch, like nothing more clutch. Julie gets walked. Here comes FedEx. She comes up. She delivers on to the next round.
Yeah.
But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the freshman that I think has absolutely taken over freshman of the year conversation in Anna A. I mean, for her to be having her welcome out party in the postseason and she's slugging the crap out of the ball, what does that mean for a coach like you to be, you just said it, being able to say, hey, 1 through 9, we're better than anybody we play.
Yeah. Talking about Anna in the beginning of the year was what we refer to as a swing player. She started out with JV and platooned at varsity, and she not opened just my eyes, but everybody else's eyes. And I remember having a conversation with her saying, you can put your JV uniform away. You're not going down there again. It's not just Anna. We have Kira Brogan. Yep. And Ashley Rupert's been hitting the ball, and she won that spot to hit. And she hit very well yesterday. We had a tune-up game, and these freshmen are fantastic.
Dude, these close games that you're playing in, they give me heartburn. I can't imagine what they do for you. Man. That champion game, I'm watching it. I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm watching it, and I'm throwing my hands up in the air in the middle of a flag football game because you guys walked away with it. What do you think this program, and you've been around here for a minute, what does this program mean to the community of South Range?
Well, it means a lot. In the following, look at all the people here at Legends. It's fantastic. And, it's not just the softball team, but South Range has an awesome following. Football team, baseball team's doing very well right now. Our basketball team, our boys basketball team did extremely well this year. It's a family that I love. Let's just say that. It's fun to be part of this community.
Oh, and they love you, man. You hear the cheers that you're getting. I just got to say the name Jeff DeRose.
Yeah.
That's all I get. And you got people clapping for you. Farron's not clapping.
No, he's on the phone.
He's on the phone.
Yeah.
Making sure he's scheduling your next warm-up team. All right, so Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we're going to be at Akron Firestone Stadium. What things do you want to take in? Mental pictures? What things do you want to make sure that the kids really stop and smell the roses on?
Yeah, stay focused, get there, not have to rush.
Yeah.
We have to go to Hoban to actually warm up, and we moved our departure time earlier, 15 minutes, just so we're not rushing. So we're going to do our thing that we normally do. And somebody asked me the other day, you changing anything for the state tournament? I'm like, why? Why would we do anything different? So, we've been there before. And this, a bunch of our players, our seniors and juniors have been there before. So, it's just, absorbing the atmosphere and, not paying attention to what the other team's doing, but more paying attention to what we're doing and stay focused.
If somebody asked you, Coach, I see all the success that South Range has had over the last 10 years. What is the one thing that you put in front of everything else? What would you tell them?
Well, you know what? Just the tradition of what the softball program has been over the years. And, with the success of the teams in the past, I think that these girls want to play softball and they want to play travel ball and get better and keep the softball tradition going. I mean, yeah, we're a football school, but we're also a softball school.
All right. Last question for you. With all the success, obviously South Range, Austintown Fitch, Canfield, all the success of softball in this area, how does that make you feel? You've got to feel extremely proud to be up there with those teams and obviously representing from that scenario.
Yeah, it's great. And somebody asked me that question the other day about, Northeast Ohio softball. I mean, why is it so good? Because these ladies want to play. They're constantly getting lessons. They're constantly playing travel ball. And they want to be here at high school and want to do better. And when we go down to Myrtle Beach, we try to play the best teams, but some of the South Carolina teams that we play, I mean, they're not as good as we are. And you'd think that they would be because they're playing all year round, but we're not. So they're not. Farron, stop it.
Coach, I appreciate you so much. I love you, brother. Best of luck to you on Thursday and Saturday. That's going to do it for our South Range Softball Show. Special thanks to everybody here at Legends. Thanks to all the fans. Thanks to the South Range community, the coaches, the players. Best of luck Thursday and Saturday. You can watch you can listen to all the games right here on YSN, absolutely free. We'll see you tomorrow, 12:30, right here on the network. Good night, everybody.